all the way from Toronto. Can't miss. You can't miss today. Come on, big up Brian Daigle in the house. Come on, how are we doing, Brian?
Good evening to you guys. We are in the middle of a snowstorm here in Toronto. I've had to get off trains. I'm in an Uber on the way home because the trains are messed up. Toronto is covered in snow, but I couldn't miss coming on and seeing you all.
Mate, keep warm, Daigle. That's the main thing out there, lad.
Brian, before we go on to things that happened on the pitch, talk to me about the response that that Change for Tottenham got to their arranged protest before the game, and the amount of people who showed up, and like what your thoughts are on the demonstrations before and after the game.
So mate, before Sim, Amir, everyone watching before the game, what an incredible sight to see! What a incredible vision to witness. It's been a long time coming. I'm sure everyone that I've heard has come on and said it. Massive respect to Change for Spurs, to Jay, to all the people that did protest and were able to get to that ground and outside and make their voices heard, to all the international fans, everything coming together and uniting and putting on a show like that was great for all to see, and it's the first of many. And like I said, congratulations mainly to Change for Spurs, to Jay, that put in all the hard graft and done all the promoting for it. And like I said, all the people that were protesting beforehand, even before myself and all the others. It's today was a day where the voices were heard and it got the exposure it needed again. So well done to everyone that turned up or made their feelings heard, whether it be social media, at the ground, during the games, at the pubs, wherever it was. Well done.
I know obviously you're in Toronto and you're probably only seeing the videos that we're seeing anyway, but did you have any indication of how many numbers you reckon there was there at the protest?
So I've been told it's over 1,000. But
I reckon it was more than that. I reckon it was like maybe closer to 2,000, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of numbers branded about. Obviously, it all come out. But the images from people like Alistair Gold, who was at the top of the stairs, and you could see the herds of Spurs fans marching together. You could see videos of people taking videos of just watching the protesters peacefully protest, just going past. It was a wonderful thing to see. It really was. And like I said, I can't be prouder as a Spurs fan who's been predominantly Levy out for 17 years, and for people that have been longer than me, shorter than me. It was the protest we've all been waiting to have for the numbers, and it went off seamlessly. And well done to everyone involved.
All right, fantastic. And let's hope it got the attention that I think that the movement wanted, that's for sure. And
yep.
I think you got a lot of media coverage, a lot of people got a lot of conversation started, so that's positive. But obviously, look, they're not going to disappear after one protest. I mean, the owners that is anyway. So I think it's a good start. It was something that needs to carry on and needs to be consistent. But I think it's important that the fans had their voices heard and loud and clear. I think it's fair to say after that, and maybe I don't know what will come of it. I don't know if any change will be implemented, but at least they're well aware that this is something. There's a bit of a groundswell around it now, and there's definitely something that's starting to grow. I think they can see that it's not just a few people on the side of the road now.
Well, I was saying this 100%. It's been elevated beyond belief from when I was protesting on the streets with people like Ryan, Graham, Billy, Boogie, and all the people. I can mention so many people that we did it with, but this is the kind of thing we were hoping for, and the amount of people. And it was done respectfully, it was done peacefully. It's going to get mass exposure. I've already seen clips of Sky and Gary Neville and Jermaine Defoe and the people in the studio talking about it. I've seen many people talk about it, and that's the thing. It's what we've been waiting to see. People that have felt this way about the board, that people can come together and have the say. And like you said, it's just going to build and build. You've got to remember the Leicester one was just the banners, and obviously it kicked off and got the exposure. And then it kind of kick-started this kind of movement or initiative or whatever word you want to use it right now. But it's just gathering pace and momentum, and the longer it goes on, the bigger it'll get, and more, and may it continue.
Yeah, today was a huge step in the right direction from what I saw. I wasn't lucky enough to go down there because I was up here, obviously, but I was tuned in to the live protest. It looked like a lot of numbers there for me. And my question to you, Dago, is how do we keep this snowball rolling down the mountain? How do we get it to gather more snow as we go along?
Well,
How are we going to
mate,
build those numbers?
it is going to be continuous now because you've seen the fans have generally had enough, whether it be the transfer window, whether it be the everything that's going on with the club that's not putting football first.
Mm.
This isn't just about uh, it's no longer what's going on the pitch that matters to these owners, and now people are seeing it more and more with every passing season or every passing window, and it's great to see that it can be done. It can be done peacefully. It can be done correctly. And that's the most important thing, that coming together and making our voices heard together as one rather than fractured, we'll win it. We were trying to win battles when this is a big war and we're only going to do it together. And it looks like more and more people are seeing it. More and more people are willing to act on it. And you've got to remember, Amir, brother, come April time, the season ticket prices will go up. Levy's bonus will be announced. These kind of things aren't going away anymore. They're not going away. There's just a belief now that time's up, time for change, and we've changed for Spurs and Jay at the helm, directing what's going on and seeing what the next steps are. It's growing and growing because it's been done correctly.
Danny Kiriakou claims there was 1,700, around 1,700 there at the protest. That seems about right.
And fair play to Danny Kiriakou for finally getting somewhere on time. I saw him there. He managed it. I know Ben drove him up there, so that was the reason. But congratulations, Danny, for being on time.
Brian, all right, so that was events off the pitch. In terms of events on the pitch, we got a win today back in what's called first win at home since November. Back-to-back wins and back-to-back clean sheets. I think back-to-back clean sheets in the league for the first time this season, I think. And also back-to-back wins for the first time since I think we beat Man United and Brentford in back-to-back games. I think that was like October time. What did you make out of the performance stage? Was it a step in the right direction? Was it a good performance, or did we get a bit lucky?
Well, let me just say, first of all, we played so much better. Yes, we had players coming back. Look, we did look different. There's no denying it. I'll be honest, we certainly looked a lot brighter. We looked a lot more composed at times. Manchester United, I didn't realise how bad they are. I really, honestly, going forward, the amount of times they choosing the wrong pass or whatever. But I don't want to talk about United right now because, as you know, I'll come on here and criticise them with the best of them when there's room to criticise. And I believe reason to. Today, you have to give praise. We should have been more ruthless. We should have scored more. But Vicario came back, made some superb saves. I tell you what, I don't know if it was because he went off injured, but I'm really liking Danso.
Yeah.
I'm really, really liking Danso.
He slotted in well.
Porro looked better. Maddison, who I'm heavily critical of, looked much better today. And listen, I've got to give credit. Could we have scored more and been out of sight? Yes. Did we make it hard for ourselves? Yes. Could Manchester United have scored? Yes. Did Spurs deserve the win and played a lot better than normal? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you've got to give credit to them. And I will say Ange as well. I'm still not there with Ange as in, I believe he's going to be able to turn it around, but I will give credit where it's due. And today he's got it right.
I tell you what, Dago, he's got a thick skin, though. You can say what you want about that Aussie. He's got a thick skin. He's taken a lot of heat.
He's got a thick... He has taken a lot of heat, and I will say there was parts in that game where we were really exposed. But thankfully, Man U were just so poor, they couldn't choose the right pass, or they passed it. They couldn't get it right with their timing of the pass for the offside. But Spurs did their job today. Could have been a better scoreline, but it doesn't matter. A win's a win. And it's a good day for Tottenham Hotspur. 3 points on the pitch, going up the table. Like
you can
you
see
said-
what a difference though it made having the likes of Vicario and Maddison in the lineup, and the likes of bringing on the likes of Brennan and Odebear coming off the bench, and you could bring off the likes of Basuma as well. So it just made the world a difference, I think, didn't it? Just to making everything a bit more cohesive, a bit more energetic.
It did indeed. I've just seen it. I can see. I can't see you now. I can see Ben sitting on his sofa. Hello, Ben.
Oh,
look-
Ben's.
There you go. I just saw that. That's what happened on Zoom for some reason. But no, look, it did look better having them on the pitch. But like we know, we've got to make sure that the minutes are managed, that they don't come off sore or anything like that, and they have any setbacks. But listen, today we got the job done on and off the pitch, on and off the
Yes,
pitch,
indeed. Yes,
which is
indeed.
been a long time since we've been able to say that.
Absolutely, Brian. Well, look, I'll let you get home in the Uber. I'll let you enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you giving me your time, calling in. Really good day today for Tottenham and for a lot of Tottenham fans. So big up to you, and I'll see you very soon.
See you soon, boys, and see you everyone in the chat. Have a great one, and
Big up,
speak to you
Dave.
soon.